Okay, hi everyone. My name is Evelyn or my P. Welcome all to AWS Cloud Computing Journey. So in this meeting, we're just going to discuss like the introduction. How are we going to study for the AWS Cloud Practitioner certification? And as well, why are we going to start it? Who is going to start it? Okay. So we are going to start with the introduction, then we go to the target audience, like who can start the certification. We're going to the course outline, start materials, where are we going to get the resources, then the preparation of examination, how are we going to prepare for the examination, the career benefits. How are we going to benefit from this certification, like when you are on job market? Why is it important to have it? Okay, so the first section, we are going to discuss what is AWS and why is it important to have it. So we just want to make you understand the value and the significance of this certification. Okay, so AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification is a foundational certification that covers the basics of cloud computing in AWS services. So it's going to cover the basics. That means it's not going to be much in technical stuff in this certification. That means anyone can do it as long as you reached your O level, your grade 11 or whatever whatever level of education you have. Maybe at least from O level you can be able to write this certification. It is also designed for individuals who want to gain broad understanding of cloud computing but may not have extensive technical experience. That means maybe you didn't even study IT yet, but you want to start with this cloud practitioner certification. You'll be able to pursue it. You'll be able to write this certification even if you don't have any IT background. Okay, so why is this certification significant? So having an AWS Cloud Practitioner certification, so it demonstrates a fundamental understanding of cloud computing and AWS services, and it will make it attractive to an attractive asset for job seekers and professional. That means, let's say you have your diploma in IT, or you have your bachelor's of IT, or you have maybe a bachelor's in business administration. So if you include this certification, you will stand out from the crowd, because it means you have gone deeper into cloud computing. Let's say in IT, so for those who are studying IT, you know which modules did we do in IT, ne? So if you go deeper, if you take this certification, it means you go into detail, because when you start IT, you won't go into detail with cloud computing. You'll be studying only the basics. But now if you take this certification, so you'll be going deeper. You'll be studying like cloud computing into detail. Then it will help you maybe for job market to gain more knowledge about cloud computing. It is also a stepping stone for more advanced AWS certifications, such as AWS Solutions Architect, AWS Developer, and also System Ops Administrator. There's a lot of certifications that you can do after you do this. So this one is being taken as a stepping stone, like the first certification that you must do. So if you have this certification, you can be able to do more certifications. You can be able to do more AWS certifications like the ones that I mentioned above. So this one, you don't need to specialize. It's only the basics, all the basics of cloud computing. Then from there, it will now depend if you are a developer, if you are an administrator, if you are into networks or what, then you will choose which path are you going to take. Like if you're a developer, you will take the one that is AWS certified developer, like the link that I posted in the afternoon for the one that is having a special is called the associate. So on the associate certification, they have many types of associate certification, but for us to take those certification, we must start with this one, the foundation one. Okay, so let's proceed. So the target audience who can start this certification. So this certification is designed for a broad audience, including business professionals, project managers, salespeople, and others who want to understand cloud concepts and might not work directly with technology, might not be into IT industry, but this certification can help you maybe as a project manager to know how to manage your stuff in the cloud, like to manage to let's say you are a manager, I want to give a specific task to your fellow employees, you can manage them in a central position like in the cloud. So it is also helpful to project managers, to sales people. It is also helpful to business professionals putting your business on the cloud. You must also know how to run your business on the cloud, other than having like servers at in your business. Like it will be expensive to have servers and manage everything on your business, other than just put everything in the cloud. So candidates for this certification do not need to have like prior experience, as I mentioned before, as a system administrator or developer or IT specialist, but you can aim at these who are seeking to build foundation knowledge about cloud computing. If we just need to know more about cloud computing, then this certification is for you. You can just grab the opportunity and then we go deeper into it. So individuals can prepare for the certification using study materials and resources available online. So we will be sharing all the resources, like the one that I already shared. We'll also be sharing them like platforms where we're going to start. We are going to start it on the Amazon's official website. We are also going to buy the questions after we start it on the Amazon portal. We are going to start it, like we'll be reading, we'll be getting some notes there, some guides, and some few videos. We'll also go to YouTube and get more videos that will explain deeper about it, so that when we go for examination, we have to pass. Also, to add, we must also there's another website called Exam Topics, where they specialize in many IT courses, exams, questions and answers. So, but these questions must be bought. You must buy them. Like if you want more questions, I know on the portal they'll provide us, but it's like they'll give you only one question per topic, or two questions, of which in the examination there will come many questions, because for this examination, to pass this examination, there will be 100 questions in the examination, and then you must have at least 80%, I think it's 87 or 80% for you to get the certification. So we must have to check more resources, especially on the questions, on the exam topics. What should we expect in the examination? We must get more of this. So the platforms that have these exam topics, they sell them. Like the one that I checked in the afternoon called Exam Topics, they cost $50 to buy the exam questions. so that then there will be like more than 700 questions, because every time they will just swap the question, so this 50 US for the whole month, we will only get access to about 700 questions. So if we study all those 700 questions, I'm sure we will go to pass. We will all pass at once, because we don't want others to rewrite. It's a waste of money. At least if we can just go and contribute, like those who will be ready to write the examination, whether we are 5 or 6 or 10, then we contribute and buy. We just contribute to that 50 US and buy the exam topics. Then we revise them together. Okay, it's not like one person is going to buy his or her own 50 or his or her own questions. We will just contribute and buy those 700 and discuss, and then we revise them together so that we pass our examination. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, we've talked about the study materials on the AWS official site. On the Udemy, they have AWS courses on Coursera, on edX, Floral site, Canvas. For Canvas, it only give you access if you are from an organization or from an institute. Like when I was studying with Richfields, they give us access through Canvas to start this AWS certification. So if you're a student and you are interested in studying this certification, and you don't know about you don't know if your institution, or you're working for a company and you don't know if they do know about this cloud computing certification, you can just inquire. You can just ask them if you want to study on this portal called Canvas. Then about Class Central, this one is very nice, because it's not only AWS. You won't only get access to AWS certifications, but a whole lot of platforms. There's even university that offer recognized courses. There's platforms like AWS, Microsoft, Google, and some other stuff that is a whole lot. So even if we are not going to cover that, but just go to all these platforms that I mentioned here, play with them. You will see a lot of courses that you can pursue. Okay, you can just give a thumbs up if you are still together. Okay, the course outline, what are we going to start in this foundation course? We are going to start the cloud concept. We are going to start the security in the cloud, architecture, pricing, support, and then the other AWS services like Lambda, EC2, ST3. That S3 is the simple storage system. The EC2, they call it elastic compute clouding, something like that. So we are going to go into detail about it. Okay, so about the preparation and exam strategy, I think I told you about the buying the exam questions. I'll be sending YouTube channels that you can listen to. I'll also send the guides if you have the guides, but on that platform that I shared in the afternoon, you just register there, and then you go through it. You see how to work on it. You see the foundational certification that I'm talking about. Then click there, and then you just go straight to the material, to the start material. It's all there in that portal, so that you can start you can start to study. So we are also going to have like I'm not a lecturer, okay? I never teach anyone before. This is my first time, so I'm not going to teach you guys, but I'm going to share materials. I'm going to share study materials, and then I'm going to like motivate you. Like, must have meetings during the week. Like we have to decide when and how often. But from my side, I wanted to write this certification like by 15 October. By 15 October, I want to write my first certification, because remember the link that I gave you for the associate certificate is going to expire on the 31st of December. So if we take longer on this first one, then the special will end before we write the second one. Because as for me, I want to write both before December. So we have to plan how many days can we meet per week to start. So it's later depend with the topic. They put it like in modules, like module 1, that just means topic 1, module 2. Okay, like here, cloud concept, it may be like module 1, then security, module 2, architecture, module 3, pricing, module 4. So we are going to go deeper. Like if we do cloud concept that day, we'll just explain it into detail. I'll also do some presentation. I'll also create some presentation for you guys, just taking like important notes and share with you, so that if you don't have much time to go into every site to check for materials, I'll just combine it for you on this. Then I'll just share with you. We'll discuss together, and that's just answer the questions that they'll give us, because on this one also they'll just give you at least 2 or 3 questions per module that we are going to do. So we are going to do it together. Then after we finish from module 1 up to module 10, then we will do the revision. After that, that's when we are going to look for more questions before we write this one. So I'm urging you, like by 15 October, to those who want to write, to those who have the money to write, each examination is 100 US. So to those who have money to write, we have to register early. At least by 15 October, I must write this first certification. So on the next certification, on my side, I'm going to take the DevOps, the one that's called AWS developer associate is the one that I'm going to take on the next one. So I want to get that 50% off. So I'm going to rush for it. That means I'll have to do this one before 15 October, so that I'll take the second one before 31st of December, so that I'll get the promotion. It's not only about rushing to get the promotion, guys, but with this certification, you maybe have like to get a job as soon as possible, because what recruiters check is the experience and how did you go in depth. Because some of the recruiters, okay, they will consider someone with a certification than someone with a degree. I can have an IT degree and then another one come with a certification for the same role. Then they might consider the one with the certification, because that person went deeper with the topic. So she will know more than the one with the bachelor's. Okay, so with this certification, you might, even if you don't have any IT background, you might be able to get a job with it. So let's rock and roll. Okay, so about the career benefits, like if like let's say you're an IT student, then you do this one of these certification, cloud architect or cloud developer. As for me, I'm always talking about developer, because I'm also a developer. So from my side, if I do my IT, bachelor's of IT, if I'm done with that one, then I take this one, cloud developer. I'll attract the recruiters more than the one with a bachelor's degree honor. So the benefits of it will be considered first before the one without these certifications, because it's like you went deeper. It's like you are someone who has specialized in that thing. If you specialize in something, you will be an expert in it, so you understand more about it, even if you don't have any experience, but you understand more about it. So that these are the career benefits that you can have, instead of just saying I'm an IT graduate. You'll be saying I'm a cloud developer, because you went deeper after your bachelor's. You went deeper. You specialized with your cloud computing certification. Then you start to develop apps in the cloud, more than on the hardware, that is in, like, more than on the PCs that we have here. We'll be developing them direct in the cloud and deploying them right away. So you attract recruiters than person without any certification. So industry badge and recognition. After, when you write this certification, then you get your certificate, you also get a badge, an industry badge. As I was saying about the attracting the recruiters, this badge will just show the recruiters that you went further, you start further in the industry, so you'll be more marketable than the one without any of this certification. Okay, so I think this comes to an end of our presentation. Any question from you guys?
Hi, hello. I have a question.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sure this might have been discussed earlier, but I joined a bit late. I was just coming from work, and I'm sorry I joined in a bit late. I just wanted to know that, can I study this for this certificate without any prior what's the word? Without any prior certifications, like in line with that? Do I need to have an IT degree, or is it still okay? Does it still make me marketable to just study this certificate, even if I do not have any degrees or diplomas in line with IT?
Yes, definitely you can start with the certification. Then maybe when you have money, you enroll for your degree. You start to learn, you start to go for your degree or for your diploma. Then you are more marketable than a person with a degree. So let's say you don't have money like right now to enroll for a degree, you can start with the certifications. Then after that you go for a degree, but you will be still marketable with just a certification.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you so much. So can I do this cloud computing as a certificate, for example, and then move on? Because I intend to do, like, I want to do cybersecurity. That's what I really want to do. So is it possible, like, to start with this cloud computing and then move on to cybersecurity, or do you think it's not a very good idea?
Okay, I think I'm not sure about this one. If some of us have the answer to this, please, you can help us. But from my understanding, I think since it's called the foundation phase, you can just still take this one. Then
Okay.
you go to cybersecurity. But I'll also check about that. But guys, if any of you have the answer to this, from the group, I saw some of you are very educated. Please, you can also help us.
Hi, if I can just answer that, if I can, because I'm also in the same boat where I am currently in IT, but I'm trying to transition into cybersecurity. So what I did was I did a foundational course for cybersecurity, and then one of the topics in the foundational course was cloud security. So that's cloud computing, and then you now go into cloud security. So you can start with this because this is also an aspect that is touched in cybersecurity. So it fits into cyber as well.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Any questions?
Hi. I just want to find out, you said that you can do this and write the foundation certificate by, you said by October. Is it only theory? Because, like, for example, me, I don't even have an idea or background of cloud computing or IT for that matter. I'm coming from finance background. I just want to find out, is it theory? Because up until 15th of October, it's about a month. Is it doable? Is it practical? Is it theory?
Hi, Pauline. I think it will all depend with your commitment. It's all about theory. There's no practical in this foundational certificate. So it's doable. So it's all about commitment because it's just about 10 topics, 10 modules in this one. So if like you start every day, you give yourself like an hour to study it. By 15, you will be able to write because they state there the minimum that you can take is about 1 to 3 months. So let's say you are new into IT, you are new into this. Let's say you are new into cloud computing, you are new into IT. Maybe you can give yourself about 2 months, but maximum 3 months. So to those maybe who have studied IT or we have done cloud computing before, or even if you haven't done it, but remember when we wrote our O level, how we know how we read, how we start for it. So if you give yourself about 1 hour per day, is doable because it's only about theory. There's no practical in this one.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, if it's theory, yes, it's on the practical side.
I think the practical is only on the next stage, the associate one. Yeah, I think we might have some practicals there. Okay, any other questions?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I have a question. Sis, you mentioned that after this foundational certification, we can go on to the next level, which can be a cloud developer. So I wanted to know, do you need prior coding skills for you to maybe study the certification, the cloud developer certification, or you can.
Yes, with this one, with the next one, you might need the IT background, you might need the coding experience for you to do this one, the second one. Are you studying now or Chido? Okay, I think she's gone. Yeah, with this associate one, you definitely need like a sort of IT background because yeah, I think you'll be going deeper like into you might have some practicals to do like hands-on experience. So you must have a sort of IT background. You must have a sort of like your field of study background, not just IT background. Okay, any other questions? Okay, so if you don't have any other questions, I also want to mention that after this cloud computing, or not after, but later on, we are going to introduce to you like many other courses like coding and especially into IT, coding and programming. We are going to introduce to you more other courses, but some of them you pay to because they are going to have like sorry we are going to have lecturers, qualified lecturers that will teach you on those one like Java, C++. So we are going to introduce them at a later stage, but for now we are going to start this cloud computing. If you do these two that I've told you about, the foundation one and the associate one, to those who want to do the associate one, just go deeper into the field of your studies. Whatever you're doing, is it business management, IT, coding, web development. For those who are interested in web development, like learning HTML, guys, I'm available to teach you for now, just for free for now. But later on, you'll be paying. Or also I'll be sharing like free resources, free platforms that you go like and start them. HTML and CSS is doable. You can do it on your own. You don't need to do like, if you don't have money to go to school like now, if you don't have money to enroll in college, if you want to be a developer, you can start now. Go on YouTube. YouTube is the best teacher. Go on YouTube. It will teach you, you will get experience on how to start developing, so that when you enroll in a college you'll be ahead, then it will help you. So it's doable. So today I think they didn't make it into the meeting, but I will introduce them on our next meeting. Also, I have another lady who wants to help us with the career guidance. She's also not here today, but on the next meeting I hope they will be available, so that they'll also teach us, so that we won't just do things because people are doing it, but we do it because of passion or because we know where you are going. So those people will join us in the next meeting. But for now, I'm going to post like some short videos on my Facebook account, on my Facebook page. It's not a page though, it's just my personal account that I make a public account. So I'll be posting some videos there. You can just check. If I post something, I'll just share the link in the group about the career guidance. I'll post like literally, I'll just do a research on a certain topic, then I'll post it. That's how I'm going to do it. But when Sister Edith is back, when Sister Edith is free, I'll let you know, guys, so that she will help us about career guidance. And then Mr. Jealous will help us to those who are into web development already, to those who are into coding already. Mr. Jealous will help us. He's a qualified lecturer. He will help us with the coding. But later on, we are going to introduce more. I mean, sorry, we are going to introduce more. I'm sorry. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I'm also tired. Okay, we are going to introduce.
Yes, we're tired too.
You're also tired, ne?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, Friday. Okay, we are going to introduce more courses, so just stay tuned. Okay, thank you so much. Do we still have any more questions?
Okay, on my side, thank you so much for the presentation. I wanted to ask for coding for kids. Do you know any platform where kids can do coding?
Okay, there's another one called Duolingo. Let me write the name here. I don't know if you know about it. My daughter is also doing it there. It's called Duolingo.
Yeah, so I wanted for 11-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Okay, just check that site that I just write there. I think it's the correct one. If it's the wrong one, I'll check it out, but I think it's the correct one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Okay,
Thank
have a good
you.
night.
You
All right,
Thank you
see
so
in the
much.
next session.